All right, yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Brent here, Strike7Sports.com. And this is another episode of Strike 7 Sports Podcast. I'm joined with my co-host, Brian Botta, Leo the Seabear. This is another episode of Strike 7 Sports Podcast. So tonight, we got a special guest with us tonight. If you a Memphis Tigers fan, you from the city of Memphis, you know who this guy is. He is the starting quarterback of the Memphis Tigers football program, Seth Henigan. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you for having me.
How you doing, man? What's up, man? Pleasure to have you on. So we're gonna go right into it. Last season, you start off hot, red hot, 4-1, going to the Friday night matchup with Houston. You felt you lost the game. It was a close one. Kind of struggled down the stretch. You had a finished season on a positive note, though, at 76. Just in your own estimate, what do you think, went wrong with the way the season turned out?
Man, we just didn't focus on the little things in some games, and we didn't finish strong in the Houston game. Obviously, we had a good start, but and a lot of things just didn't go our way in that game, that Houston game. Uh, but I mean, we started
Right.
out hot, and we had a lot of close losses too. I know UCF game. I mean, really, a lot of our scores like they're closer than they really seemed. You
Yeah.
know, like UCF game, Hassel gets knocked out the game because he gets a targeting call on a
Yeah.
split zone, which is just where he blocks back, um, and he gets kicked out the game, and we lose 15 yards while we're driving down the field. So
Yeah.
it's just unfortunate stuff like that happened. Obviously Mississippi State game was a kind of fried just the whole game, and there was like a rain delay and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Um,
Yeah.
we lost that one pretty bad, but we didn't have a good offensive uh, first half. But the rest of the games, we did a lot of good things, but just didn't finish
Right.
the game.
Brian got anything there?
Yeah, Seth, I'm just humbled and honored you decided to take some time out of your busy day to come on our pod. That really means a lot.
Appreciate
Just
it.
what's one thing you're working on this offseason that you felt like you need to improve to make sure the team and individually that you guys reach your goals this season?
I mean, personally, uh, from last year, I learned to like keep my feet, settle down in the pocket, just because uh, I kind of ran out the pocket a lot last year when I didn't need to sometimes. Um, and I mean, we got some new additions on the offensive line as well, so that kind of changes some things as well, just as far as protection and things of that nature. But I'm working on that, and then just trying to bulk up and get strong. Because I mean, it's really crazy. Like you look at the dudes that are getting drafted, like Will Levis and Anthony Richardson and guys like that. They're just jacked up. They're strong bodies. And I feel like that brings an importance in getting drafted, just having an NFL type body. And I mean, I got the frame. I just gotta get stronger and stuff like that. So I'm trying to bulk up too.
All right. Hey, Leo, you got anything to add?
Was good stuff, man. I interviewed you your freshman year coming in too for a story, and once again, it's nice to have you back and being back in contact with you. How big was that bowl victory for you guys in terms of carrying the momentum? Like you said, this is the season that maybe wasn't, didn't go the way y'all planned it, but how big was it getting that bowl win, and not just getting the bowl win, y'all dominated, and the momentum that it carried into the off season, particularly for you.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty big. I'd say just because it got some of our guys who will be important for us this next year. It got them some in-game touches, like Rock, and Sutton got in the game a little bit, Jay Ducker. Um, so, I mean, it was good for those guys, and just to, kind of dominate that game just shows that, what we're really capable of against a pretty good Utah State team. We had a pretty good offensive game. So it just shows, we got all the talent in the world to get the job done. We just gotta finish games better and start some games better too.
All right. So once they what it is, you got a lot. Your program went through a lot of transfers into the portal in the off season. You got a new crop of wide receivers, new tight end. Just in your opinion, how's the chemistry going between you and the new wide receiver group?
It's going well. We lost Eddie Lewis and Javon Ivory, and then Gabe Rogers graduated. But I mean, the guys we brought in, I really like, and I feel like I've gotten to know them really well. There's some in the comment section right now. There's Marcelo Buffy, JUCO guy, Demir Blankensee from Toledo, had a good year at Toledo, contributed to that winning team. And then obviously Chowski, he's from my high school, and so I watched him growing up in high school. But I feel like it's gone really well. It's definitely been my best spring here at Memphis thus far. So I'm excited to see what we have in store.
Uh, you had Leo.
A lot of the times, from one of the interviews that I've seen from a lot of the other U of M, football players, is been a lot of people have been asking about expectations, and a lot of players haven't ran from the times. A lot of times they give you we'll take it one game at a time. What is your expectations overall for this team in terms of what do you want to see out of the 2023 Memphis Tigers? Not just from you, but just from a team and personal goals. And you can go into the team goals too, obviously.
I mean, obviously, the goals of the team are to win a championship. I mean, that's always the end goal, but if you look at our schedule, it definitely is favorable to us. We play Tulane at home, which will be a good game. I think we play SMU at home. Um, we don't even play some of the better teams in the conference too. Um, so, I mean, we play Missouri. I forget where we play Missouri at, but it's a good schedule. And I'm just excited to you know play. I'm already looking forward to it, even though it's a whole summer out. But we got a good team, that's for sure.
Bro, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything else said. I'm really, really looking forward to this season. I know Seth is really, really excited for this season. What is there one game you really have circled on your calendar that you're like, that's the game I can't wait to play?
Uh, Not necessarily, but I guess Tulane. The Tulane game will be fun, just because I mean, I feel like I kind of know Michael Pratt, their quarterback, a little bit, and he's a good player. And they got after us last year, and then Memphis beat them my freshman year, so I'm 1-1 against them, and they were the top dogs last year. So it'll be an exciting game just to play those guys again. Hopefully, get back at them.
I
Uh,
thought of,
so last season,
I'm
go
sorry, I
ahead, go
just
ahead.
thought of one more question. You recently got invited to the Men in Passing Academy, right?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean to you, and how do you think you'll learn from that? Now, I'm not sure how much you know about it, but what are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be exciting just to be around Eli Manning and Peyton Manning, uh, and all those other great college quarterbacks, that are going to be at the camp. So I mean, it's pretty prestigious, I'd say, just to be invited to the Manning passing camp. Um, but it'll be fun to go there. Hey, Dial. It'll be fun to go to that camp and meet those other quarterbacks and meet those prestigious NFL players as well.
So last season we saw, you take off a lot as a runner in that aspect. Are we going to see that more of that aspect of your game this season, or is it going to be more focused on you being handling things in the pocket?
I guess I would say it just depends on the playmakers around and just how we get them the ball. However Coach Ramsey dials up our offense. I know we have playmakers at the skill position, so it'll probably be a mix of both. I mean, I'd say maybe less running, but you never know. I mean, I feel like I kind of proved myself as a runner to a certain extent, from last year's film. So, I mean, I might get a little bit more respect in the run game as far as like zone reads and stuff like that. But I mean, whatever Coach Ramsey calls, I'd say it'll probably be about the same. If not, then maybe a little less.
Uh,
Anything, bro?
yeah,
Go ahead.
out of this second year with Coach Ramsey, how important do you think that is going to a really big year for the program?
I definitely feel like that can impact us positively just because he knows me, and I know him as well. So we have that chemistry where we can just tell each other, if we like something, if we don't like something, how we're feeling about a certain play, or if you know things are going a certain way. Just being able to communicate is really important. It'll be my first time going into a new year with the same coordinator in college, so just being around him, it'll be a good thing.
So at the next level, what's a quarterback that you kind of like model your game after?
I mean, I'd say I watch a lot of Joe Burrow's film just because I feel like he's one of the top guys in the league. Obviously, I mean, I think Patrick Mahomes is the best in the league right now. He just does things that are really impressive at the quarterback position. But I like Joe Burrow's game a lot. I feel like he definitely can be a championship quarterback within the next couple of years, and he helps his team win. And I feel like I have some attributes of his. So I feel like that's a guy I watch a lot of film on.
All right, go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So this upcoming season, this is the last question, but what is one thing that, like, one area of the team that you would like to see see some improvement on compared to last season?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say just completing more passes. You know, there's a couple that I could have put more accurately, and then there's a couple that I feel like the receiving core could have, potentially came down with. So just hopefully cleaning up on some of those mishaps, just catching the football and me locating the football, and even like sometimes I remember one play like Sutton and he went out on a swing and like I threw it in front of him and we missed that. So just little things. I want to see us complete the ball a little bit more, and that'll help our team. So, yeah,
All right, Leo, you got anything there?
Um, Biggest difference between freshman Seth Henigan and junior Seth Henigan.
that's a great question. Um, I mean, I'd say just experience. You know, I feel like I definitely know what it takes to win at this level, and just how important the people around you are. Because football is definitely a team sport without a doubt. Like I saw Steph Curry go for 50 in Game 7 the other night. He basically carried his team, but it's really hard to do that as a football player. As a quarterback, you need your O line, you need your receivers. It's never a one man show for sure. So I learned that a lot in my junior season or in my sophomore season, and just you know relying on your teammates. I feel like I grew a lot with my teammates over the first 2 years. So hopefully that helps going into this junior season.
One more question.
Go ahead.
You and Coach Silverfield, Coach Silverfield, that's who you've been under, obviously, your time here in Memphis. How has y'all's relationship cultivated? Is in terms of is there how's that bond look like? Where on the field, you can keep it, even if y'all have a bond off the field, talk about that too. But how's that bond grown since y'all's time here? You've been here.
Yeah, I mean it's gone pretty good. I feel like Coach Silverfield with me has just kept it real, and he's just an honest dude and a good person. So I've been grateful to have him as my coach, and he trusts me to go out there and get the job done, and trust my preparation and my ability. So uh, that's all you can ask for as a player, is a coach who believes in you. So I mean, he's a great dude, and hopefully this season we put on for him and just right our program.
Anything, Brian?
Yeah, that's it. I just wish you good luck this season. can't wait to see you ball out.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for giving us your time. Look forward to watch y'all the season, seeing everything play out, and can't wait to see how everything turn out. All right, so we have for y'all for right now. Give us a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let us know how you feel. Please just listen to us on Apple, Spotify. Give a review. Let us know how you feel on those platforms as well. Also, check out strike7sports.com for latest content on the NFL, the NBA, Memphis Tigers football, basketball, and much more. Have a blessed night. Peace. We out.